So here you can see the shared responsibility model. To start with, AWS is saying that the security and the compliance is the shared responsibility between the AWS and the customers. So here I want to start with this diagram here, or probably I will jump to this documentation here. And now in this diagram, my friends, you can see two major colors or two major sections here. The first one is shouldered by the AWS or the cloud provider. And the second one here on the top, which is colored in blue, is shouldered by the customers, for example, you and me or the companies. So here you can see, to start with, I'm starting from the bottom. You can see that the AWS is responsible for regions, availability zones, edge location, hardware, particularly hardware, and also the global infrastructure. And not just that, AWS is also responsible for the compute, storage, databases, networking, and software. But when it comes to the customer, now as a customer, you are responsible for the client-side data, encryption, data integrity, and also the server-side encryption, networking traffic, operating system, network, and firewall configuration. You are also responsible for the platform, application, identity, and access management, which is also known as IAM. And a question on IAM is just coming up, so stay around in this video. And then you're also responsible as a customer, of course, for the customer data. Now, very similar concept, as I mentioned, is also existing in Azure and Google GCP. I want to take you to the Azure documentation because I feel in the Azure documentation, this concept is explained much more clearer way. So here it comes. So here you can see that we have this diagram here. Now I will start once again from the bottom. So first of all, you have to understand this color schema here. The Microsoft or the cloud provider is denoted in this light blue color. And then we have this customer, which is denoted in this dark blue color. And where it comes to the shared responsibility model, you can see this square, which is diagonally cut into two colors. Now let's start to understand how these responsibilities are actually shared between the cloud provider and the customers. Now here you can see on the right hand side, you can see that as you move from the on-premises to the IaaS, which is infrastructure as a service, and then you move towards PaaS or SaaS, more of the responsibilities are moving toward the Microsoft or the cloud provider. So here you can see on the extreme right, in the on-premises category, you can see all the responsibilities are to be shouldered by the customer. But as we move towards the IaaS, you can see some of the responsibility from the bottom is now shouldered by the Microsoft. And then as we move towards the PaaS or SaaS, more and more responsibilities are now shouldered by the cloud provider. So here you can see as we move towards the SaaS, which is software as a service, Microsoft is responsible for physical data center, physical network, physical host, operating system, network controls, applications, and then the Microsoft and you are sharing the responsibility for the identity and directory infrastructure. And then as we move ahead, you are solely responsible for the accounts and identities, and then the devices and the information and the data. So in this documentation from the Microsoft Azure, you can really understand how exactly this shared responsibility model, and then you can also check out and also link this information with the AWS documentation.
And yes, I must tell you, in case you're looking for the PDF files containing all the questions and the answers for all these exam series, then you must join the community membership. And towards the end of the video, I can request you to please like the video. It really takes loads of effort to bring all these questions, validate the answers, bring the documentation to you. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, press that bell icon, and share this video with your family and friends. And that's all for today. I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay fit, keep learning, and thanks for watching.